course, in cup competitions, it's about getting into the next round, and that's what we achieved tonight. And I'm happy with the efforts we gave. It was some hard running. It was a tough game, in fact, with the conditions as well. Um, Matetwa, Batuma, Mutembu, even with the lazy when they were in there, it was tough in terms of going quality for quality. So we have to compensate in terms of the work rates, and they put in a shift our attackers as well, helping out in defense. Figueiredo, Barlow as well, and even Batuma, you found him deep at that moment. So it was a good team effort. I'm happy for that, and on top of that. Coming into this game, of course, we can see the two set plays. That was the two losses against Pirates and Chippa. And with Sekhukhune being so dangerous with the set plays and quality hitters of the ball, and guys that attack the ball aggressively. We did not concede from a set play tonight, so that's a plus. And I keep on challenging the boys in the team in terms of ticking boxes and sorting out our shortcomings. And because so early in the season, it is scary where we can end up. One, they're all coachable, and they adapt very nicely. Two, we've used different playing formations, and I looked at the analysts as well, and he told me it was difficult to plan in terms. We played at one stage a 4-4-2 diamond. We used the 4-3-3 inverted. We played the 3-4-3-2. 4-2-3-1, and then against Pirates also was a 3-4-3. So it's a very difficult team to analyze. And if the work rates are like that, and you have the quality up front, a bit more maturity, decision making, and be a bit more deadly with the half chances we create, we can go very far with this team. So I'm happy with overall with the performance, and of course very happy that we got into the next round.
Let's move.
Coach, congratulations on your win tonight. And one would have said maybe it's a no-brainer for you because you know the team, you've worked with them before. So would you say that really helped anyhow?
Yeah, no. Of course, I knew the threats that they possess. The players they brought in, everybody knows Sipho Mbule. Magalwa had the privilege of coaching at Swallows, and then just prior to his move at Sekhukhune, I found him at Upington City as well. So yeah, I know the boys. Kizi I signed at Sekhukhune, so yeah, I knew what was coming, but at the same time it was very predictable, in the sense that if you sort out Magalwa, if you manage to keep Sipho quiet during the game and you deal with the set plays, it became a very predictable game. In terms of what they're going to throw at us. And at halftime, we got it spot on in terms of it's either going to be two strikers or two tens. And they brought on a different striker and they brought on an extra 10. So, yeah, we knew what was coming. But the boys executed the plan fantastically well in terms of the half spaces and managed to turn them around. The two centre backs, as there's a bit of lack of quality with Batuma, and he's young and he will get better. But his movement, the two centre backs just couldn't deal with it. And with our wingers as well, they found it very difficult because Mugaila, yeah, he wants to go forward, but he was also mindful about what Barlow possessed in the transition. And we found in the first half that it was actually the centre back in a wide area that made the two tackles because Mugaila was nowhere to be found. And they found it difficult to deal with us. So again, just the effort, and well done to the boys. Next round.
Next question.
Yeah, Coach, I just wanted to get your reaction to City, the next match in this cup competition. They delivered a polished performance against Royal AM last night as well.
Yeah, no, Cape Town City, for some reason, for the last 3 seasons, or if I'm not mistaken, 3 seasons, they started very slowly. I think there was one moment where everybody thought Eric was going to get fired, but 3 or 4 seasons now, game 5, game 6 onwards, they kick on. It's a quality team. You can see the players they possess, the players they signed as well. I think the chairman made it very clear they want to challenge, and even the coach as well. They want to challenge and get into Africa. So it's a very difficult draw. But if you want to progress in a cup competition, you have to beat the top teams and face them as well. There's no getting around you, and you can't really plan who you're going to get in the next round. So we welcome City. It's at our home ground, so we have to be very, very organized against them with what we've seen from what they produced last night. So, so yeah, but I'm sure we'll be up for it. But in the meantime, we got a very tricky fixture against Stellies, and then 3 days later against Sekhukhune. So, yeah, it's going to be a difficult week for us. City will deal with when it comes.
Coach, this team went as far as semi-finals last year with Coach Katano, and also we've seen the likes of Manuel being the part of the team doing very well. I've also seen him that he was part of his bench today. Are you bringing him back like in these cup games, or is he coming back like fully now? With what's the story with Magula also not being there, or you're trying to give the Manuel a chance?
Yeah, no. Look, cup competitions presents opportunity for other players to come in. Not that I'm undermining the competition or anything like that, but like I just said now, there's 2 league games that's in the space of 5 days that we have to think about as well. The likes of Kutumela is not here today, purely because of our congested fixture list at the moment. But everybody deserves to play in the team. Football is not a democratic sport, and you have to really earn to get into that lineup. But everybody's hard, working hard, and we are mindful if you work hard, you will be rewarded. That we don't have much depth in the team, so and we've changed quite a few times in this last 4 or 5 games now. So you have to be ready. You have to work to get into that lineup, and that's it. Even Mangele at this moment is close, but yeah, the guys who played tonight did fantastically well. So it's very difficult to dislodge anybody in that lineup at this moment.
Coach, congrats. It's Big Man from FM and Marawa Sports. You spoke of that you are a team with a small squad. Looking at competitions, especially like knockout games, and then you also have the league that you need to focus on. So, do you feel that you have enough, depth to go as far as you want to go?
Yeah, no, we don't have a luxury of a big squad at the moment, but we've promoted very, very good youngsters. And the trend in the country at the moment is a lot of teams are giving youngsters opportunity. And at Richards Bay, I found it. I'm not going to say that I brought it on, but I found it here. And the youngsters, they need this opportunity, these platforms to showcase their talent, together with the maturity of the senior boys in the team. The likes of Satebe, Kutumela, Mate Tuasi, Banyoni and them. So to nurture these boys. For me, it's about coaching. They've been coached as well, but it's about the growth in the cloakroom. What they will face, the composure on the field, the composure at crucial moments, the calmness, and also to grow. I think some of the senior players in South Africa, not just Richards Bay, has made every mistake possible in their career. So it's for them to nurture the young boys. I'm absolutely in awe. And with what has been promoted, and I've been watching our DDC as well, there will be others coming to and join us as well. With the depth of the squad, we have a transfer window approaching. Hopefully we'll see where we can add as well. But for now, it's 2 months. I think it's 2 months, until the next transfer window. We didn't count the games yet, but I think we can manage until then. And right now we have the DDC, who I'm still inviting and who's training with us as well. So hopefully we'll see young boys coming through.
Coach, maybe I might have missed this, but do you happen to picture yourself hoisting a trophy? I remember the Amazulu, you kind of missed the opportunity to play the final in 10-8. Maybe.
Yeah, I must have done that final, and then I got Sekhukhune to the netball final. So it's the Carling Cup, it's the Nedbank Cup, then there's the league as well. Like I said earlier, yeah, I think any coach we would like to win a trophy. That's my ambitions as well. But we are mindful where the team comes from a playoff, from a relegation fight 2 seasons in a row. So yes, trophies at this moment is a bit secondary. We want to get the team as high as possible, finish as high as possible. But we're playing games and winning games. With previous teams, confidence built, maturity, the belief built, and the winning mentality built. And once you go into a cup competition, it just keeps going, and you get to a final. So yeah, it's a good base to build on. It's a good win to build on. Like I said, we keep on ticking boxes. We keep on asking questions, and the boys just keep on growing. So yeah, it's not about me at the end of the day lifting that trophy. Yes, in history we can't change it, but it's about this boys wanting to win things with a team they're part of.
Coach, congratulations. Just 2 questions. Firstly, Coach, you've been in this province, Tamazulu and all this stuff. You saw what happened this weekend, and everyone was, almost everyone in the province was saying that Richards Bay must do it for the province. What would you say contributes to the decline of KZN football? Because there were times where you have Royal AM in the top 4, Amazulu as well in top 2. You've experienced that. And second question, Coach, you're one of the coaches that have worked with quality players, and maybe those players can even knock on the doors of Panama. What's your take on the current state or current situation of that coach Kokros, the way he's so vocal about coaches in terms of how to use and all this stuff?
No. Coach, don't, we're not going to get into that. Let us, please, because now we are diverting on the splendid win. Let us focus on this win. Don't get my coach into trouble by asking about Bafana Bafana, please, and also the decline of football in the province. Let's not do that to the coach. Can we please focus on that? Can I take the last question, please?
Okay, your next game, your next focus obviously is on the league against them. Both team has been winning, and they only lost 1 game against Pirates in the M10-8. What are you hoping, or what are your plans, and going into that game with this level?
Yeah, no, Stellies it's a team on the up. Many have said that they will challenge Sundowns or get into the top 4. They won the top 4, but they have a cup final behind them already. They've qualified for Africa. Last season was the highest finish as well, but they sold a few players. Their play has changed. It's not just a team that plays on the transition now, and it was actually a team that can possess the ball and play between the lines. So it's a difficult team to face. It's a team that's been together for a long time, the core of the team as well. But with Clive, I know what to expect, and I have a pretty good understanding about what he's thinking at that moment as well. And the same, I've coached a few of that boys as well. So yeah, it's a difficult team. It's a team with a lot of confidence that you're facing, but we have to be mindful that we are playing at home. And with us playing at home, we want to win every game. So again, but if we manage to control the spaces against Stellenbosch as well, half the battle is won. We are creating chances. It's about taking it just a bit more maturity, a bit more calmness and composure. In the last third, and I think we'll be a very decent team to compete at least in the top 8.